right, friends. So now it looks like he's going to be thinking about the size of the problem and his reaction. Let's see if they match up. Chocolate chip is Evan's favorite flavor of ice cream, and now there isn't any left to eat. He feels upset, but he shows a medium-sized reaction to this medium-sized problem. Excellent, good for him. This time he does things a little differently. I wonder how it's going to make other people feel. I'm going to guess it's going to make them feel pretty comfortable when he chooses to have a reaction that matches the size of the problem. The kids asked Jesse's parents about getting more ice cream. Sorry, kids, they answer, there's no time to go and get more, so there will be no ice cream at the party. The kids all feel upset, and that's okay. They stop and think about what would happen if they have big reactions. So they're feeling upset inside, but they're still able to stop and think about how they're going to react. And they're considering the size of the problem, and they're considering the size of their reaction. Evan thinks about how the dinosaur would feel if he shouted at him and made angry fists. Jesse imagines himself furiously jumping, and Ellie thinks about herself yelling. These are all big reactions, right? When Molly has big reactions, she cries, takes her body out of the group, or says nothing at all. None of these reactions would make anyone feel good, and they would not make the problem any better. If they get stuck on the idea of eating ice cream, or if they have big reactions, they will feel really bad. Others will be uncomfortable, and they won't be able to have as much fun at Jesse's party. Wow, this is them considering their reactions. You see the big thought bubble, guys? That's all of them considering their reactions. I like that they took a moment to pause. Remember, they're having that upset feeling inside them. They just haven't reacted yet. They're just thinking about what would happen if. Not all the problems can be fixed, and not all the problems have to be fixed. Sometimes you just have to be flexible and move on with the plan. We call this letting it go. So, they thought about the problem. They decided maybe reacting this way was not going to be the best idea. I think we're all in agreement, right? And they also thought, well, what can I do now? And you know, if you can't have ice cream sometimes, your parents can't go out and get more. That's just it. It is what it is. They can't go get more. So like they said, you have to be flexible. You have to be able to change in the moment and go with something different. And that's what they decided to do, and they call that letting it go. Wow, look at them. It looks like I can tell from the faces, they've thought about the reactions and the size of the problem. Everyone looks pretty comfortable, as if they're on their way back to having fun. So what we all want to do, right? Okay, this is just a medium problem, thinks Jesse. The party is not about the ice cream. We can have a party without it, Evan tells himself. Not getting to eat ice cream is not a big problem, Molly thinks. If I can let it go, I will have some more fun, thinks Ellie. They all take a deep breath. Always makes me feel good too. Think flexibly and choose to let the problem go. The fun continues. This makes everyone feel good. I'm glad that they decided on the right size reaction. Oh boy, let's see what's next. I'm seeing some faces and expressions. I wonder. Let's see what happens. Everyone is ready to play pin the tail on the dinosaur while they wait for the big dinosaur to arrive. It's Jesse's turn when suddenly they hear a huge crash. What was that? Look at their faces. They all look pretty concerned. Even the dinosaurs and the adults are not sure what's going on. Oh boy. Gosh, guys, look at this guy. I guess that's our big dinosaur. Yikes, the big dinosaur is stuck in the building. That wasn't part of the plan. And now there's a big problem. They feel worried and scared. And what will happen to the big dinosaur and to the building? Everyone has big reactions. They cry and yell. They have to call for help because this problem is bigger than any of them can handle. And sometimes things like that happen for us as well. Our problems are really big. It's not something that we can manage on our own. We're going to need some help. So let's see how they decide to figure this one out. It looks like they're thinking about the size of the problem again and thinking about the reaction matching the size of the problem. Getting stuck in the building is a big problem because it will take a lot of help from a lot of people and a lot of time to make it better. It's expected that people have big reactions to big problems. Even adults may have big reactions to big problems. Now, big problem such as this takes a lot of time, a lot of people to help fix, and it is okay that people have big reactions to such a big problem. That's expected. Many different adults come together to try and help. They try lots of different ideas and plans to solve this big problem. Oh, I see some happy faces again. Let's see what happened. The kids calm down and help think about a solution. They decide to try another way to get the dinosaur out of the building and use the extra frosting to make her slippery and slide her out. They all work together and finally she is free. What a great idea. So although they had those really big feelings and reactions to match the big problem, they didn't just get stuck there. They decided to do something about the problem, and they thought about it and they came up with a plan and they tried it. Lucky for them, it worked and they were able to solve their problem. The group needs to change the plan. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. The group needs to change the plan. They want to finish the party, but the big dinosaur can't get into the building. Jesse thinks about his favorite place, the playground in the park. He thinks about dinosaurs on the playground and all the problems that could happen since slides and swings and sandboxes are not set up for dinosaurs. So, although they're going to change the plan, he is already considering what might happen as a problem at the park. Jesse thinks of another idea. They can all go to the open field in the park instead of the playground. Everyone agrees and sets off for the field. So they find even a better idea where there won't be as many problems. Let's see how that works. They go to an open field and oh my goodness, I can see everyone looks quite pleased now. Looks like they're having fun. Wonderful. And everyone looks pretty comfortable. Good. The kids are having a great time playing at the field. Some problems happen, but that's expected. Jesse's so excited about his new airplane toy that he doesn't share it with his dinosaur friend. Evan and another dinosaur want to play different games. Molly forgot her party hat at the apartment and is disappointed she can't wear it. Ellie wants to play pin the tail on the dinosaur, but the line is so long. Can you guys all see that? Jesse makes a smart guess that the dinosaur wants a turn and thinks, I can share my toy. Evan and the dinosaur are flexible and take turns playing with each other's games. Molly and the dinosaur trade hats. Ellie wants her turn. She stops and thinks, waiting is a small problem. If I wait, others will feel comfortable. We can keep playing, and that will be fun. So good for her. She decided to stick it out and wait patiently in line so she can participate with the little dinosaurs and play the game. They decided to share and take turns, and he decided to be a flexible thinker and share with the dinosaur as well. Jesse's so happy to be with all of his friends. He thinks that this party was not what was planned at all, but is the best party ever. Happy birthday, Jesse. Happy birthday to you. And that brings us to the end of our story. This might be a really nice time for you guys to think about different problems that might have come up in this last month, for example. Something small, something medium, something big, and maybe we can think about all of our reactions to it. I know that with all of us being at home right now, the virus that was out, the coronavirus, was sort of a big problem, right? It's not something I can fix by myself. It's not something you might be able to fix by yourself. But collectively, all together, we're all taking steps to try to solve a really big problem. Is it taking a long time like big problems do? Yep. Is it requiring a lot of people help out to find the solution and fix things? Yes. Were a lot of people pretty upset about what happened? Yes. All those things go with a big problem. So for us, we all are kind of living through a big problem right now and working together through it. And there are some things that we have to let go of at this point, such as working with each other in the same room and we're finding a different way to do things. Even if we're not quite happy with it, we're still able to mind our reactions and respond in a better way. And those are the kind of choices that we can make every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about size of the problem. And for those of my friends that have read this book with me already in speech, this should have been a little bit of a review, but it's a great opportunity. You know, you can help the grown-ups in your life talk about problems, and they can help you figure out what kind of reactions are best. Maybe you guys can even catch yourselves when you come across a problem, and you can identify together what size that problem was, and then what might be an appropriate response to it. How are you going to react? And can you think about what kind of things would match that size problem? What kind of reactions would match that kind of problem? So anyway, those are just some ideas for you guys. I'm going to continue to post some more videos with our social stories and helping us navigate some of these tough things that we're all dealing with. So all of us are learning. It helps me to read books like this. I hope it helps you guys to read books like this and understand how we can think about our response to some of the problems that we come across every day in life. Okay, guys, have a great day, and I hope I get to see you soon. Take care of your families and each other.